Please be seated.
Welcome. As many of you already know, Susan has been our children's program leader for the past 11 years. And over that long time, she built an incredible children's program here at St. Mark's. The initiatives she designed include weekly Sunday school kid ventures, messy church with family dinners and worship, vacation Bible camps during the summers, and all this while Susan contributed to our annual musical performances each December as many different characters, Susan. Most importantly, for the children, Susan cultivated a better understanding of many of the Bible stories and of God's love for everyone. Susan brought her endless energy and enthusiasm, her creative skills and leadership to everything she took part in. While it was not always easy, she was successful in bringing people of all ages to her teams. And while doing that, she made sure there was fun to be had by all. Recently, COVID created new challenges for us all. Susan provided a continuing connection for the children with online lessons and storytime videos. Susan, I counted 54 different videos for children that you created over the past several years. In particular, your storytime videos have been watched by thousands of viewers on our YouTube channel. Susan is currently a full-time educator at Campbell Children's School in Oshawa. They are so fortunate to have you on their team. Susan, we sincerely thank you for your outstanding contributions here at St. Mark's. Now, I would like all of you to turn your attention to the screens, where you will see Susan in action, sharing her talents and gifts over the many years.
This the light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This the light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This the light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine.
I'm here to talk a little bit about joy. And today we're going to compare what it is to be happy or to have joy. And they might... That's right, a lesson on kindness. Now imagine that this is a person, this is an egg here. I'm going to read you a story today called When God Made You. You, when God made you, God made you all shiny and new. An incredible you, a you all your own. And hi, welcome. Thanks for joining us. We're going to do an experiment today, and we hope you like it. We're going to learn a little bit about teamwork and what it means to be on a team. So we're going to start with a little piece of toilet paper. Now, hi. Today we're going to talk about the baptism of Jesus. On earth, Jesus had a cousin named John, and he was known as John the Baptist. He went around and baptized lots of people.
Right now, I'd like to call up Steve Wiley, our Chair of Christian Education, to say a few words.
I'm really speaking today in my capacity as a parent for the appreciation that I had, and I know the other parents had, for your work, Susan, with the kids. In the congregation, we would see the children go down and disappear, and then we'd have our service, and we wouldn't necessarily know what was going on downstairs. Downstairs, things were under control, and the programming was very high quality, and the attention to detail and the care was always evident. So as a parent, you didn't have to worry about what was going on. You knew your children were in good hands. And if you went down as a volunteer, which I should have done more often than I actually did, you could actually participate and see what was going on. The congregation got to see during those Christmas services, and there's some incredibly memorable ones. I remember particularly one where, Lyndon was a donkey. There were 3 donkeys. Do you remember that one? And the donkeys had heavy burdens on, and they just wanted to put them down, but they were having trouble. I don't know if people really appreciated what Susan did to pull that off, aside from the difficulty of herding children and parents and making them do things. The scripts were written and adapted, the costumes, those donkey costumes, I'm pretty sure Susan told me she was up in the early hours, sewing and gluing and putting those together. Just really an incredible contribution, and we really appreciate that and all you've done for our children. So thank you very much. And actually, Susan, I guess we'd like you to come forward at this time.
Oh my goodness, I can't, I'm shaking. I'm trying not to cry. Thank you. Thank you. Oh my goodness, this is beautiful. This is beautiful. Thank you. It's so nice. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much. Thank you. Oh my goodness. I came to this, I grew up in this church, and I came into this job sort of by accident after Nico, who most of you know is my now 14-year-old as of a couple weeks ago, was diagnosed with cerebral palsy, and my whole life was medical appointments and treatments and physiotherapy. And this job came up, and I was like, I had quit my job in recreation in Markham to focus on him, but my whole world could not be that. And so I took this position, and over the years, it has just become something I just love to do. And I'm so grateful that I get to work with some amazing, amazing people and little humans, and I've watched them be from the nursery right through, and some of them have been backed as leaders for our camp, and it's really been an honor. And so I thank you all for that opportunity. And I'm sorry that I'm not here anymore, but I am here. But life has turned another corner, and so I'm moving on, but thank you. I really appreciate it.
So please join me in the call to worship.